Okay, thank you so much for watching 10 Faves on the Thursday. As I said, always great to do 10 Faves on the Thursday because we do a preview of the beauty report as well as the list with my jacket. So the beauty report is featuring from Perlier, this collection that I had to grab and show you to give you first crack at. It's from the Royal Elixir collection. It's a 3-piece kit. So you're getting the Royal Elixir face cream, you're getting the Royal Elixir Extraordinary Nectar serum, and you are getting the Royal Elixir Eye Contour Youth Serum, and you're getting all of them for $99.90. It's $50 off. And the amazing, what the ingredient here I'm gonna tell you right now, it's royal jelly. This is living royal jelly. So that is something that is $600 an ounce. So let me show you about the serum alone is $110. So for $11 less than just the serum, you're getting the face cream, $55 value. You're getting the eye contour youth serum, $55 value. And you're getting it for under 25 bucks on FlexPay. So when you talk about skincare, it really boils down to how much of the ingredients that are in, what is the price? So Perlier has a sister company that has these, and a lot of other royal jelly. I'm not saying every other royal jelly, but some other royal jelly that they claim it's freeze dried. This is living pure royal jelly, and you see the difference. And by the way, if you have sensitive skin, and there's a lot of skincare ingredients where a lot of people are like, I can't do that, I can't do this ingredient, you can't go out in the sun in that ingredient. Royal jelly is something that will take a bee to a queen bee. So you just gotta decide if you wanna be a queen bee or not. I'm gonna say yes to that. Love, great product over in New Jersey, excellent cream, highly recommend. You see the reviews on the bottom of the screen. I've got like pages of reviews on this over in Texas. These products is everything Skip said it was, goes on smooth and makes your skin look and feel great. Over in Virginia, love, love, love this product. I'm amazed from the first application. I could spend, I don't know how many more minutes I have, just 3 more minutes to talk about it, but this is really for people who have that paper thin, mature skin, and you want to have something to address those issues. Royal jelly. Let me just show you the cream. Hydrating, of course, but royal jelly is something that has been known throughout the ages as being really effective as a great skincare ingredient, but like all ingredients, like in cooking or anything else, are not created equally. There's the review from Texas that I just read. So the reason why that this is so extraordinary is because of the living royal jelly, as opposed to, I'm gonna put some on, as opposed to freeze-dried. Just like when you have fresh fruit, right, picked right off the vine, or freeze-dried grapes. But let's take a listen and hear a little bit more about royal jelly and the Elixir collection.
Perlier's Royal Elixir line delivers the precious secret of youth, fresh royal jelly. This exclusive complex contains royal jelly in 3 different forms, providing an exclusive triple action effect. First, immediate action that gives the skin a natural glow and combats the signs of tiredness. Second, deep action. Enclosed in special vegetal microspheres, the ingredients reach deep down, directly to the epidermal cells to optimize the skin's natural renewal functions. Third, long-lasting action. An innovative and proprietary 3-dimensional micropatch retains the ingredients on the skin, diffusing it slowly according to the skin's needs with a prolonged effectiveness over time. An in vitro clinical study showed a 10-fold increase in the collagen production, and that fresh royal jelly provides an environment inducing the natural release of hyaluronic acid and increase in skin hydration. Skin is visibly firmer, smoother, and has a brighter, younger look and feel.
Okay, so I love that we get to learn a little bit more about the ingredients. The cream is an extra rich formula, and for this time of year, I know it's cold all over the country, really hydrating, but this is specifically for those of you with mature skin who have that thin, kind of crepey, paper-like skin. If you notice your skin's kind of getting thinner, the more mature your skin is, try the Royal Jelly. And especially for those of you who said, I go out there and I try the most, potent skincare, but it's just too much for my sensitive skin. I really think those of you will really love this configuration, the Royal Jelly and the Royal Elixir Hair. 501386 is the item number. You're the very first people to see it, and I know I have like 950